Hi there, my name's Andrew. I'm a bit of a tech enthusiast. I love buying new things, particularly technology related items. From the mundane, like the new Aero Garden I got, which has allowed me to grow some herbs here in the winter in my closet, to the latest Anchor charger. I just love new things. So I figured that if I'm going to continue to spend money on these items, and I've been doing it all my life, I might as well start to document it somewhere just for myself, even. So that's what this is. I'm making a first video for my channel. I know very little about this stuff. Uh, it's certainly not going to be the best. It might not be the worst you've seen, but it definitely will not be the best. And I'm hoping future ones will get better. So today I'm going to be talking about my latest purchase, which was a sub $100 countertop ice maker from Best Buy's Insignia brand. I started looking at these things a few weeks ago, wondered if they would be a benefit to have one in my life. They don't take up a lot of counter space. I saw this one on sale for $89, and so I grabbed it. Why an ice maker? It's a great question. Well, I'm in a new condo. I'm in a new condo with a smallish type of fridge. There's not a lot of room in the freezer, and many new refrigerators have the option to add an ice maker after the fact. This one does not. So that plus the fact that with the one ice cube tray I have, I never seem to remember to refill it. Plus I have problems once I do refill it, getting it back to the fridge without spilling water everywhere. So there's that. So I bought the ice maker, brought it home, rinsed it out with soapy water like they recommended. And they also recommend you do a few test rounds of ice cubes to get any initial odor from the plastic out. I didn't sense any odor, but I threw the first few batches away. And within an hour, I was enjoying a lovely beverage with some ice from this brand new ice maker. So it was great. This little unit has a tiny compressor in it. It makes about 8 ice cubes at a time, and the type of ice it produces is referred to as bullet type ice. They look like little bullets. They're available in either small or large. A batch of ice takes anywhere from 6 to 8 minutes to be produced. Once the ice is formed, the cubes drop out of their formed area, and then a little sliding platform comes, picks them up, and drops them over the top very satisfyingly into the ice cube tray holder below. So that's very cool. They also include this little ice scoop so you can scoop your ice out once it's ready. The nice thing about the ice produced as well is that it's not really hard ice, meaning it's not like ice you would get out of a deep freeze, for instance. It's not really hard. It's more like McDonald's ice, which is chewable ice, if that makes sense. I have lots of friends that love to chew ice, and I know lots of pets that love to chew ice as well. So it's great for those folks. I also thought these machines would keep the ice cold once it was made, but that's not the case. Those are available, but these sub $100 ones are not those. This one, if you do not use the ice will simply melt and go back into the water holding area, which is located directly below the ice cube tray. I read lots of people use this to make a bunch of ice at once, and then they put the ice maker away until the next time they need it. They store the ice in plastic bags in their freezer. I don't need that. I'm going to use it on an as needed basis, turning it on when I need ice and turning it off when I don't. So I did read about frat houses that leave them on all the time. Like I said, that is an option. These things will shut down once the ice cube tray is full. So the ice will sit there, it'll start to melt, and then it'll start to make ice again once enough ice melts. So I've also read about how important it is to keep these clean. Mold can form quite easily in the upper parts of the ice making chamber. So I set a reminder to every 2 weeks to just kind of wash everything out. The thing's located right next to my sink, so it's not going to take more than 5 or 6 minutes to do that. So I'm going to do that. So because this was a sub $100 ice maker and it has a pretty good chance of failing in the next few years, I did purchase Best Buy's additional coverage for $14, which will give me an additional 2 years of warranty coverage. And if something goes wrong with it in that time frame, they will give me the equivalent of what I paid for it back in a Best Buy gift card. So that works for me. So that's about it. I put a link to the ice maker below. It's not a sponsored link or anything like that, just for your info. I want to thank you for watching. This is my first attempt at something like this. Like I said, I hope I'll get better at it, but I appreciate it. My name's Andrew. Thanks for watching.